Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney and I appreciate you being here today. Happy day wherever you are. Today we're going to be using some of the products that I picked up in my Sephora sale haul, which would be my last video. So if you didn't watch that, I will link it up here in the little cards and you can watch it down below, or link it down below. But I thought we would use and play with some of the new products that I picked up. I think I have enough for a full face. Yeah, so if you want to see how I got the makeup look that I was wearing in my haul, keep on watching, but really just to get ready with me using some fun new products to me. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so first things first, today I'm going to throw in my contacts and also throw on a little Charlotte Tilbury water cream. Lately, the Charlotte Tilbury water cream mixed with the Charlotte Tilbury UV SPF primer has been my favorite, I guess my favorite primer, my favorite base. So I put the sunscreen on first, then I throw the water cream on over. So as you saw in my haul, I picked up a couple. I picked up the little water cream, and then I also picked up the full-size water cream. I have some traveling coming up. And honestly, when I first started my haul, or first started the sale, I didn't want to spend the full $100 on the big jumbo water cream, but I already had a travel size version and I was loving it, and I picked up another because I was loving it so much as my daytime moisturizer, that I decided that it would be worth it over time to just pick up the full size if I'm going to be using it all the time and get 20% off of that instead of paying $100 in a few months when I need it and there is no sale. And then hopefully I can just buy the refill when it comes to the spring sale. There's a few items in my haul that I wanted to place an order last night for about 3 more items that I didn't, that I was on the fence about, last minute items, that last minute little like sale pick up before, you know, just the panic before the sale ended, and I was laying in bed and I was going to order, and then I accidentally fell asleep, so I didn't get my order in. So there's a few items that I'm thinking about snagging here in the next couple of weeks, week or two. I have to go over to the Container Store later this week and maybe I will pick up then, but let me see if I can pull it up here on my phone. If you have thoughts, essentially, or feelings about any of these items, I have not tried any Color Wow products. So I was gonna try the Color Wow Chris Appleton Super Luxe Hair Volume Kit with the Money Mask, the volume spray, and I think like a travel size shampoo. It was $47, and then I would have gotten 20% off. But again, these were all in my cart last night, and then I just fell asleep, and I didn't get to order them. Also the Tatcha Camilla Gold Spun Lip Balm I was gonna pick up. And then I love the Aqueous hair drying towels. I have 2 of them already, and I was just gonna pick up a third. I might take that out of my cart because those are like 50 bucks. And they sell them at Ulta, so I can maybe get them on sale at Ulta. I think there's a coupon right now, but if you have any of those items, aside from the hair flip towel, let me know what you think. Okay, so after moisturizer, I'm gonna throw on the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation in the shade 1.5 Cream. I'm feeling chatty today, obviously. The thing I like about this foundation, I do have the stick foundation. It's one of my all-time favorite foundations. The shade match is unreal on me. So I purchased the same shade, but I love Tom Ford complexion products. And the thing I really like about this one is that it has like the airtight or the airless pump. And then side note, I picked up this really great brush holder, like container thing on Amazon. I'll link it down below. But this is really cool. And now I can carry all my brushes really easily with me from my filming room, my office really, and into my bathroom, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, let's go in with, let's do a Sonia G Jumbo Base Foundation Brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of this foundation on the back of my hand. This foundation is super watery. Obviously not a new foundation, but it is a new foundation to me. So this is super, super watery. I'm like, I don't know if I need to like shake it. But when I first pumped it, I was like shocked at how liquidy it actually was. Like, I can't even tilt my hand without it immediately just running. So that was interesting, but I would say light coverage on this foundation. Zoom you in a little bit. Light coverage on this foundation. Used it once already, like as a really quick test. Definitely was a soft matte. I didn't notice like super glowy or super matte. I film in natural light with one little tiny light in front of my camera just to balance, because my natural light's coming in from this side, I'm sure you can tell, and then this side would have a really bad shadow, so there's one little light over here, but for the most part, I film in natural light if you're new here, which probably most of you are. If you're a repeat watcher, will you put it down in the comments below? I never know if somebody's like a repeat watcher or if everyone's new right now. If you are a repeat watcher, thank you for coming back for more of my rambling. I appreciate it. While I get a hold of this channel and figuring out what I want to do while I'm thinking about it. Any of the links that you see down below are affiliate links. Some of you have purchased using my links, so thank you so much if you've purchased using one of my links. I earn a really small commission from any of the shopping that you do, but it does help to support my channel, and I can circulate that money right back into purchasing products for my channel. So thank you if you have purchased. Let me see if I have a new concealer. I cannot remember. Okay, so I do have a new concealer. So I did purchase the YSL All Hours Precision Angles Concealer in the shade L-in-1. Typical YSL packaging. Looks just like the YSL foundation, but a little concealer. I love that foundation if you're looking for like a matte, full coverage or medium to full coverage concealer. This has a really interesting like diamond shaped applicator, if you can see that there. Let's go ahead and test this out. A little down the nose. It looks kind of yellow to me. I definitely have a little bit of brush strokes from my foundation as well. I'm gonna just use the same brush really quick. This looks super yellow for a neutral. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Jumbo Worker from Sonia G to go underneath my eyes with that concealer. A little smaller. Alrighty. Concealer blended really well. I just put the excess, whatever's left on my brush on top of my eyelids. Kind of set them there, get a little primer going. All of this is just first use. I will try to update you on all of these products later down the line. But there's the concealer. My guess is with the All Hours foundation, that would be a match made in heaven, but this is one layer, like no building of the foundation, and same with the concealer. Alrighty, let me zoom you back out. Perfect, put that brush away. Alrighty, and let's see what else we got here. I know I do have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer, the cream bronzer in the shade 2 medium. So I picked this up. I have had a sick problem with picking up too many bronzers lately. This is not a new product, just new to me. Take a look at the packaging there. Let's go in with, I actually really need to clean my Sonia G Jumbo Base. So I'm gonna go back in with this for my cream bronzer today, and then I'll clean this. So when you open it, you get that Charlotte Tilbury little swirly swirl, and there was the logo in the center before I just dunked right in. Alrighty. That's a lot. Okay, very pigmented. I really went in there and it shows. Alrighty, but blends very, very nicely. Okay. Also, like 95%, I would say actually 75% of the time I'll do bronzer first and then concealer, and then there's like a random day like today where I'll do concealer first and then my bronzer. I don't know why I do it different day to day. Today, probably just because of what I had pulled out. I'll go back over with that little worker from Sonia G here in just a moment to clean up my concealer areas, and then a little underneath my bottom lip for some fullness. Okay, that blended like a dream. I've mentioned in other videos, I'm a big Charlotte Tilbury fan. I had some other products that I was trying to work through first before purchasing another bronzer, but here we are. I couldn't help myself. I think it launched over the summer, so at least I waited until the sale, which I'm happy that I did that. I may go on a pretty low buy until the spring sale. I think I can wait 6 months without purchasing a ton of product. I have a ton of product already, and this was a very big haul for me over the fall sale or the holiday sale. So we'll see what happens. All right, let me see if I have any cream blush. I think I may just have, no, you know what? I do have. Okay, so for cream blush, I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush Wand in Pillow Talk. So I did pick up the matte version. I have Pinkgasm from the Beauty Light ones. I have the contour. I don't think I have any of the highlights, but somebody was mentioning, I think it was Khaki here on YouTube, mentioned that this shade specifically is one that she really loves. So if you're not familiar, you twist the cap, you squeeze the tube, and then you get a little bit of product that comes out of the top. You want to be careful. This is super pigmented, at least the Pinkgasm Light Wand is. So I'm going to just take a tiny bit, 2 little dabs, make sure that my thing is locked so that I don't continue to squeeze product out of here. And then we'll blend that out. I think I'm going to use, alrighty, so to blend out the blush, I'm going to use the Sephora Pro Brush, the 55, which is actually a pro foundation brush, but I love it for blending out my blush. I love it for some of my like creamier formulas, cream to powder formulas. I just love how I can kind of like stipple this or tap this into the skin, and it blends effortlessly with these brushes. So I don't use it for foundation, but I do use it for blush all the time. It's one of my favorites. take the excess, a little on my chin, a little on my nose, a little on my forehead to tie everything in. And then sometimes I'll take it on top of my lids as well. All right, so that's the Matte Pillow Talk. Very neutral blush, good for my cream base. Let's go ahead and set really quick. Okay, so I am being bougie as hell with my setting powder today, but I heard somebody mention that this was one of their all-time favorite products, so I did pick it up in the sale. There is something about Westman Atelier that really I am just so drawn to, and I haven't necessarily been super in love with any of their products. Their eye pods I think are just trash, honestly, but I do like the contour stick. So I picked up the Westman Atelier Vital Press Skincare Powder in the shade Translucent. So I just want to powder a little bit. I do have dry skin. When you open this up, you get a little linen bag. All of the packaging honestly matches the price point for these products, but they're expensive and likely not worth it, but I thought I would give it a try in the sale. So you have a super weighty gold little compact. You get a tiny amount of product in here. You get 0.17 ounces of product. It's a white translucent powder. You do get a mirror in the compact. And then I'm going to use a Sephora Pro Brush 99, which is the blush brush, but I like to use it for powder. I'm gonna just tap into the translucent powder and then take this right underneath my eye. And it fits really well underneath my eye, which I think is why I like this brush so much for setting my face. It has enough surface area that I feel like I can use it all over my face, but also it fits well underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna set my smile lines above my lip, my chin, and then underneath where I put my bronzer. Perfect, and then right in between my brows, right in the T-zone, forehead, down onto the nose. And then brush that on whatever's left, which you'll see as a theme on my lids. And just start getting ready for shadow, which will probably be a light shadow application today. Yeah, that's actually a great little powder. So aside from being obsessed with the packaging, I do like that powder so far. Alrighty. So moving along, let's hit my, let's get a little bit of powder bronzer. Not in the Sephora sale. You can pick it up at Sephora eventually if it ever comes back in stock, but I did pick up the Valentino Go Clutch bronzer refill, and I want to use this so bad, but I'm gonna skip this, I think, and pick up something that I did actually purchase in the sale, which is another Westman Atelier product, Westman Atelier Soleil Riche Beauty Butter Powder Bronzer. Again, I'm telling you, this packaging just sucks me right in. Same little linen bag. The presentation is just unreal. And then same compact, same size, everything, just a darker shade of gold. It's almost like a, like the rustic or like the brassy shade. And then this is the second deepest bronzer. You get the cute little like hearts that she has. And then I'm gonna use the 59 Pro Powder brush from Sephora. I already had these brushes. I did not pick them up in the sale, but as you know, Sephora does 30% off Sephora collection in their sales. Sometimes they do them at other times of the year too. So just be on the lookout if you're ever in need of brushes. The Pro brushes are great. There was a really great little gift set that you could get this year, or like a value set of Pro brushes. I think it was $95 for like 5 brushes, and then depending on, oh, well, everyone got 30% off. And you can get 30% off of that. I debated grabbing it, but I love my BK Beauty brushes a lot too, and I really want to pick up some new BK Beauty brushes, and the BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose brush collab launched today, so I also want to pick that up. It's, I think, 5 or 6 brushes or something like that for 180 bucks, but I love BK Beauty brushes, and so I want to expand my collection there, and decided to just skip on the Sephora Pro collection, but they are very, very good brushes. If you don't want to break the bank, but you want like a soft, hardworking, easy to clean brush. All right, there's the bronzer. That's a really pretty bronzer, pretty color. Okay, I picked up several Giorgio Armani products in the sale, but I picked up another glow blush in the shade 11 in Love, which was a nude shade blush. The Giorgio Armani blushes look like this. A lot of people picked up, I think in the last sale, like Euphoric, I think is what it's called, or Euphoria, Euphoric. And that one was almost like a dupe for the popular NARS blush. But this is the shade In Love. It's a nude shade. And I'm gonna go back into my 55 Pro foundation brush, tap it into the blush, and then add that on. So going for a pretty muted fall look here. Neutral blush, probably an all matte eye look today. Perfect, that's pretty, goes good on top of the Pillow Talk. I did also pick up the Pillow Talk blush, so maybe I should have used that, but in wanting to give all the products a shot, not just one brand. I went with Giorgio Armani today. Alrighty. And then let's go ahead and get into, let's do eyes. I just mentioned I don't want to do all one brand. I am going to pick up another Charlotte Tilbury product. So I'm going to do the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow quad. And I cannot believe I do not own this, but this is the quad, the Sophisticate. I probably don't own this because 1, I probably already own all of these shades. But 2, it looks so boring. I probably passed by it 100 times. You know that the quads look just like this. If you don't, all of her quads look identical to this. Little tiny square, could fit in the palm of your hand, great for travel. You typically get a prime, and enhance, a pop, and a smoke shade. Those are the 4 shades that you get, but this is the all matte palette. So you get your prime, your enhance, your pop shade, and your smoke shade is always going to be the order. But this palette looks like a little workhorse, so basic. We probably all have these shades, but so nice for travel. All right, let me see if I have any of my eye brushes in here. I think I might just all have face brushes, but maybe we can find one that's, nope, not that one. I was gonna say that's small enough. All right, let me go grab my eye brushes. Okay, so I went to go grab my brushes, and I think I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go in with my Sonia G crease brush here, and I'm going to go into this Enhance shade. So this like light camel-y color, and I'm just gonna take that into the crease. I'm just gonna kind of work that, buff that into the crease here. I do not think I bought a new highlighter. I also had the newer Charlotte Tilbury highlighter in my cart last night. I took that out, and I will keep that out, I think, until the spring sale. Maybe I'll pick it up then. I don't wear highlight on a daily basis, especially because I typically wear a glowier blush, and it can kind of act as a 2-in-1 without like beaming from the heavens. But the Rare Beauty highlight is really pretty too, and they're very comparable, and I do already own the Rare Beauty. I will sometimes also use like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter or the Chanel Illuminating Primer to give me like that all over glowy base, which I like that too. Alrighty. So we have that color in the crease. Pulls a little warmer than I was thinking based on the shade that's in here. And then let me go ahead and go in with, I'm gonna go in with a Sonia G detail brush, and I'm just gonna tap into the pop shade here. And I'm just gonna take that right here at the outer corner. I'm just gonna place it down there. And then I will go in here in just a moment and kind of buff that, work that into the rest of the eye look, but just starting to place it down here on the outer corner. Just kind of pack in the shade a little bit, and then we'll go over and buff back with the crease, the Sonia G crease. Also gonna take this little detail brush at the very, very tip of it, the very point of it, tap it off and run it along the bottom of my lash line. Just to kind of pull things together, make things look a little smokier. I do have tattoo liner. Sometimes I'll go back and touch that up. Sometimes I'll just let it live its life. All right, going back in with the crease brush and working out that outer corner here. I think that's it for me today on the eye look. I'm gonna keep it pretty basic, keep everything pretty monochromatic, pretty neutral. So we'll leave that as is. I don't think I have any brow products either. Let's see what I have in my eye brush bag here, if anything. Does anybody miss this Tati Beauty puff? Because I refuse to get rid of mine, but I also refuse to use it now that I can't get another one. Okay, I don't see a brow product in there, so we'll come back to my brows here maybe last. But I'm really excited to have the Sophisticate in my collection. I cannot believe I don't have it, but really good little neutral quad. And then you can mix it, bring a glitter with you, bring the pop shots with you to put on the lid. Do something, you know, loose glitter that will make your eye look pop, but also have that really clean, neutral look with just the all matte palette. And it's a little smaller, easier to travel with than like the, let's say the Patrick Ta all matte. All right, I don't have a liner handy, but I did also pick up a new shade of the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing lipstick. Charlotte Tilbury makes my all-time favorite lipsticks. I literally want to collect every single one of them, so I picked up 2 in the sale. But I'm gonna use Stoned Rose today, which is this really pretty, like, neutrally reddish orange, reddy brown shade. So I'm gonna use that. I think it'll go well with this look. I think I have 10 or 12 of her lipsticks already. This pulls very, this look is very warm on me. But my favorite lipsticks, I think I have like 10 or 12. I have a list of every one that I already own in my phone. So when I go, if I want to pick up a new shade, I can like make sure I'm not duplicating what I already have purchased. So there is the lipstick for today. And then I did pick up a new setting spray. I did pick up the Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. Everyone says if you love the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray that you will love this one. It's just a little more hydrating. When I sprayed it in store, it smells very, very coconut. So we're gonna shake it up. That's what it tells you to do. Shake me well. Very fine mist. Feels really refreshing. Take a little card, fan us off. All right, perfect. I don't think I have a new mascara either. Let me go grab my brow pencil and my mascara, and then we'll be able to finish up the look. Alrighty, so I grabbed brow product and mascara that I already have. So I'm using the Kosas Air Brow in the shade Black, Brown Black. And I'm being lazy, so I'm not using a pencil today, but just gonna run this through my brows here really quick to set them and to just darken them up a little. Do you guys prefer longer format content? Do you like a mix of like shorts or TikTok and longer form content? Do you only watch makeup content? I'd love to hear down in the comments below what you guys like to watch, what you prefer to watch, where you prefer to watch it. Also, just as a reminder, it really helps my channel if you subscribe. Turn on notifications if you can, or if you are interested in getting notified whenever I post content. It helps others who are looking for content similar to know that other people like watching my content. Okay, so brows are on. And then next up, gonna use the Give Beauty mascara. It's what I have open right now, and I'm trying to get through some mascaras. I don't like to have more than like 2 open at a time, and this is Can't Stop Staring. This is what the brush looks like. It's not a new mascara, it's not new to me. Honestly, this looks inappropriate, if you ask me, but you know, maybe I'm immature. Alrighty, run this through my lashes, do 1 or 2 coats, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so let me finish up my mascara and then Alrighty, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Mascara is on, so this is the final look, and then I'll zoom you in here to just take a closer look at everything. But foundation is on. We have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Let me shut this light off. It seems like it's, must just be my, there we go, my window. But from this side, you can see a little bit better. We have my bronzer, powder bronzer, the nude shade of blush. Foundation seems to be a pretty decent match. I'm gonna take it down my neck just a little bit to kind of get everything blended. Lipstick is really pretty. Don't have a lip liner on today. And then a really basic, warmer eye look. But yeah, I mean, everything right now looks pretty decent. A little more toasty, a little bit warmer than what I usually go for with my makeup. I do like a cooler toned look. I just think it looks better with my skin tone, but overall happy with all of the products that I used today. We'll see how everything wears. If I remember, I'll put in a check-in. If I don't, I'm really sorry. I'll try to remind you or let you know how all these products lasted throughout the day. But thank you so much again for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you like this content, please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified when I do upload. I'm trying to become more consistent. And then leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. And then just as a reminder, if you use any of my links down below to shop, then they are affiliate links and I do earn a small commission, but it's really, really appreciated. All of it goes back right into my channel. Thank you so much wherever you are and have a good day.